Kenya, there are a myriad of problems economic, political, social, but a persistent thorn in Kenyan society is medical care and medical education.
It's tough. Uh, the hospitals of Kenya are enormously underfunded.
However, people within and outside the country are trying their best to promote medical education and care. One of these people is Patricia Barreto, a teacher at the Sally Test Pediatric Center.
Sally Test is a child life program that caters for children who have been abandoned.
In addition to taking in abandoned children, the center also takes in children from the wards to educate them and entertain them during the day.
In the Sally Test Center, we provide them just a bit of exposure to toys, to curriculum that they've never seen in their home settings, in their school settings, and we want it to be a joyful place where children in Kenya frequently are treated like little adults or are not really less than measuring up.
Although the center is a safe haven for children, it does not eradicate the continuously growing problems of the hospital.
The hospital probably receives 20% of what it really needs to operate. And so people may not be as incented. Supplies are missing, drugs are missing. If you walk through the wards, you can see that many times there are two patients in each bed. I think you could immediately, in your own mind, think, what does that mean to be in a bed that you share with another? So that patient's feet are in your face, and your feet are in that person's face, and you're supposed to lie there and accept that as acceptable.
The hospital life is tough for the doctors, patients, and students, but nothing is more upsetting and frustrating than a preventable failure. Oftentimes, the patient has a very curable problem, but due to lack of funds, he or she dies of their sickness.
Watch a child come here, he or she is well, but at some point the body deteriorates and eventually he or she dies.
In order to prevent these aftermath deaths, the hospital tries to send its abandoned children to orphanages, where they can be fed, cared for, and educated. These children may have escaped harm, but there are many more children that have not received the care they desperately need.
We had a dean who came, and she had been a wave during World War II, and as she walked down the halls and saw the cubicles with 6 and 8 beds in them, her comment was, "This is what it was like in the 1940s." That gave me a great sense of hope. You know, I think probably it was cleaner in the 1940s in American hospitals, simply because we have less open dirt than they do in Africa. But so maybe in 50 years we will be in Kenya, where the United States is now. I don't know, but I do see forward movement, and I won't be around to see it, but I have a sincere hope that Africa will continue to move forward.
However simple it seems, Kenya's problems are complicated, tangled in political and racial differences, and not easily solved. The youth of the country is subjugated to perilous and immense challenges ahead, and major changes must be made. However, underneath these large-scale problems, there lies a country of majestic beauty and triumph, a country that's sure to be a success in the future.
Dunia di mafende